It's morning in Muscatine, Iowa, and the Grams boys have traveled 200 miles to deliver a 1947 Buick Roadmaster to John and Joey Krieger of Krieger Automotive. The Krieger family has been a cornerstone in the community of Muscatine for 4 generations.
Muscatine's a unique town just from the history of what started the business culture here with the boom in the pearl button business to what it is today.
This meeting represents the union of 2 major 4th-generation automotive business families.
The man who started the business was actually Joseph Krieger. 2nd generation was Marvin. 3rd generation was my father, Doug. Joey and I are the 4th generation. 4 generations in a family business means a lot. How many businesses are around anymore for 60 years and supporting the communities around them?
Jay and the Krieger brothers are excited that they made this deal, but Brian Grams is more interested in another find.
Rumor has it that there's a 540K Mercedes floating around here somewhere.
There's been some rumors about that.
Well, I hope that rumor can be true. I live off of rumors.
Jay has his doubts.
I typically don't waste my time with the rumors. I came down here to sell a car, and I want to hit the road and get back home.
Jay and Brian were kind of a little hesitant to deliver this car down to Muscatine, throwing out the hidden gem that we think the Von Krieger car may be located here. I think it sparked their interest.
The Kriegers agreed to take Brian to the old building. But first, the moment of truth.
Wow. Is that the right car?
Very nice.
That is the
Buick
vehicle.
Roadmaster?
Yes, sir.
47.
The 47 Roadmaster is as shiny as the new cars we sell on our lot today.
When the gate came down, that vehicle, it just shined like a brand new penny. My grandfather, when he sees this car, he's gonna lose it.
I love the old Buick Roadmaster. The car is just smooth as can be. They say you can balance a nickel on the engine when they're running right. I think it's an elegant, classy car.
With the 47 Buick delivered, Brian's focus turns to the $12 million mystery Mercedes.
If we do find the car and it can be bought for $12 million, I don't think I want to make that call to my dad. Somehow I'm going to have to bribe my brother to do that.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing the letdown on Brian's face when there's no Mercedes in this collection. I can buy a lot of Camaros and Mustangs with $12 million.
Born and raised in Muscatine, Iowa, Gary has been the owner and operator of Gary's Garage since purchasing it from the Kriegers in 1991.
You can never tell about the car collector market. Some cars lose favor and the price goes down. Other cars, all of a sudden, the price spikes. Trick is to catch it on the upswing.
Good morning, Gary.
Gary's a longtime friend of the Kriegers, and he's excited to hear about the boys' surprise for their grandfather. But Brian has nothing but the Mercedes on his mind.
Joey told me that there's a rumor that you might have a 540K Mercedes here.
Gary has heard this legend before.
I've had a few people ask about that 540K, but I have no idea where that rumor started or how that took off. 540K, I don't believe I can say I've got one of those. Welcome to look around if you want.
I'd love to look around.
The Krieger boys head off to prep the Roadmaster for Grandpa's surprise, while Brian and Jay get down to business.
It's my job to look for that needle in a haystack. I'm at the haystack and I'm going to go looking for that needle.
Jay has a more practical plan in mind.
I'm hoping I can find something that I can maybe buy and put in this empty trailer and bring back home for resale. It'd be nice to have it full going both ways.
Jay is impressed with Gary's collection of classic cars, which includes a Daimler convertible and a 512 TR Ferrari.
It's an impressive car. Had it been white like the Miami Vice car, my brother probably would have been interested in putting that in our museum.
But it's a 1956 white T-Bird that truly piques his interest.
It looks just like the one Suzanne Summers drove in American Graffiti. I did make an offer. Doesn't mean I'm going to get it, because a lot of times people are asking more than what I can pay for the car.
While Jay and Gary take the tour, Brian is a man on a mission.
Jay got pretty excited when he saw the 56 T-Bird with a for sale sign on it. I think he's trying to bring that one home. There's only one spot in the trailer, and it's going to be with a Mercedes.
In spite of his determination, Brian seems to have come up short.
Well, I haven't found it yet.
I didn't think you would.
Well, I do have a Mercedes here that I'd take $12 million for.
I bet you'd take $12 million for that, but that is not what I'm looking for.
Brian's driving me crazy with this hunt for this Mercedes, but we're gonna head over and unveil the Buick Roadmaster to Marvin. Can't wait to see the look on his face.
Yeah, I didn't find the Mercedes like I was hoping for, but that's part of this business. When you're treasure hunting, you don't always find your treasure chest.
Brian's search did not end in gold, but today, the Krieger brothers have their own treasure chest to unload. They've purchased the 1947 Buick Roadmaster for their grandfather Marvin, and today is the day of the big surprise.
The 47 Roadmaster's here, and the car looks great.
The 1947 Buick Roadmaster convertible is a very special vehicle to our family.
I think my father, he's going to be speechless.
While final preparations are made on the Roadmaster, Joey Krieger introduces the Graham brothers to grandfather Marvin and his father Doug, who has been purposefully kept in the dark about the surprise.
My dad does not like surprises.
He may be a little upset, or he might be just a lot surprised.
Joey and John don't think I like surprises. Well, they're probably right. I don't.
The Grahams and the Kriegers keep Marvin busy by touring their state-of-the-art facility and discover similarities between the two multi-generational automotive families.
We have a lot in common. They understand a lot of the same situations that I've been through with our family, a lot of ups and downs.
I think for each generation coming up, it's probably more difficult for them because they got different ideas. And my dad and I had serious fallouts, and my sons and I have had fallouts, and we're gonna have some more. But if you can make it work, it's awesome.
The 60 years went like a rocket. And of course, I'm semi-retired. The other guys do all the work.
The work of his grandsons is about to pay off. Marvin is going to get a blast from the past.
What's going on here? What are those people doing here?
You remember that 1947 Buick Roadmaster?
My God.
Let's go check it out, Grandpa.
Wow, look at that.
Marvin came around the corner in the truck with his grandsons, and I think he was pretty surprised at what he rolled upon.
To give that car to Marvin, that was just a great thing to be a part of. The look on his face was priceless.
John and I somehow pulled this off without my father or my grandfather finding out.
Very surprised with ourselves, and our dad wasn't even mad.
It's all yours, Dad. For 60 years. So, I can't believe this. I had this back in 1947. You ought to see the girls I took out of this car. My gosh.
Seeing my grandpa drive off in that 1947 and that smile on his face, it's something that I will take with me for hopefully the next 60 years of business.
I do have an empty trailer going home. I'm kind of bummed about that, but it was a very worthwhile trip.
I didn't find my Mercedes, but I got to drive my brother crazy for 2 days, and I got out of the office. You know, Jay seems to think that we're done looking for this Mercedes, but something that he forgets, I'm the one driving. I'm the movie buff in the family. I kind of brought my own flair to the museum here. I was the one that introduced a lot of the TV and movie cars to our collection. I have a blast chasing down cars from my favorite movies. Once you get into the niche, you start to know a lot of different people, and it gets to be kind of a small family that knows where all these cars are. So I have a lot of fun doing it.
Today, Brian is taking a risk. He's purchased a $50,000 trailer containing anonymous movie cars. He has no idea what's inside.
Truck that nice, I'm sure you don't haul junk.
It might as well be a garbage truck for what's inside, I'm sure.
I doubt that.
How you guys doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. My name is Sam from Autobahn Transportation.
I'm Brian.
This is Mike.
Hi, how are you?
Mike, good to meet you.
So you ship cars all over the country?
All over the country.
Well, I understand you got a truckload of beauties here for me.
We just bring them, we don't pick them.
He didn't want to hurt your feelings, keeping his opinion to himself.
I know Fast and Furious was filming right about the location that this trailer was at, so I'm hoping and I'm thinking that there's some Fast and Furious cars in there.
I don't have any insanity like my brother and my father. I'm very logical. I have a feeling the cars that are in this trailer are probably the beat-up, smashed-up cars, because why would anyone sell a trailer full of good cars for that little money?
That's the fenders off the Camaro F-Bomb. That was Dom's car in Fast and Furious 4, so the rest of the cars got to be in there somewhere.
It's a pile of parts, Brian.
Oh yeah, you throw that on eBay, you can get $1,500 a piece. You didn't bring your forklift, did you?
No, I should have brought my hazmat suit, though, for this junk.
Brian remains hopeful after the bumper is offloaded, but the first car does not boost his confidence.
I don't know if this is Fast and Furious or not, but maybe it's a camera car or something.
I think it's a rusted old Blazer.
Well, you know, it is Hollywood. That might not be real.
Wait, can't we just put that back in? Where's he going? We opened the trailer, and the first car was a piece of junk. I didn't think anything else good was coming out of there.
Well, here's the Honda Accord. Those are popular.
This thing's been sitting in a field. What are you gonna do with this? Honda Accord.
You know, at first, it was just some standard $2,000, $3,000 beaters. I started hoping for some Fast and Furious cars after that. Hope isn't lost yet. I hear something that sounds good.
Well, I'm scared. I'm not hopeful.
I don't know. That sounds like it's got some horsepower or whatever it is.
Well, I hope so.
Hey, hold on. You know what this is? This is Dom's car from the opening scene of Fast 4.
The 1987 Buick Grand National is in beautiful condition, and Jay immediately sees the potential to add this vehicle to his inventory.
We've done well, especially my brother Brian, taking shots at these movie cars in the past. There's always buyers for them if they're from the right movie, no matter what shape they're in.
The 1987 Grand National will cover the cost of the trailer, but it's the last car that proves to be a big winner. A 2012 Subaru Impreza WRX.
Yes.
I even know what that car is.
That's from Fast 7. That's
Yeah.
the one that dropped out of the airplane. Now that is the home run.
You did well.
That's Brian O'Connor's car. That car's priceless today.
My brother did get lucky on the trailer. 2 of the cars turned out to be big winners.
After they cleared out all the junk, the 2 winners were all the way in the back, which was a Subaru and a Grand National, both from Fast and Furious.
Dad will be happy. Brian's bet on the movie car trailer paid off in the end.
Well, boys, how'd we do this week?
We did good. We sold a 47 Buick Roadmaster. We delivered it. We were able to be a part of the surprise with the Krieger family. They're a 4th generation business, just like us.
Sounds like it was a good trip.
Except for the ghost chasing.
Ghost chasing? What do you mean?
You tell them, Brian.
Unfortunately, there's no Mercedes in the trailer, but Muscatine, Iowa, it's a great town, a lot of car people there.
You found the car?
Didn't find the car, but I'm not giving up.
You better not give up.
Well, you can count me out as being your ghost hunting partner, although you did strike it good with this truckload of cars you got.
Yeah, I got lucky on that. I was a little scared when the door opened and it was a bunch of junk and a rusted out Blazer, but I hoped that the good cars were in the back, and they were. So easily turned $50,000 into $250,000 with some good research and a roll of the dice.
Well, another successful good week, but we have no time to rest.
With Jay and Brian, Greg has instilled one simple rule: don't make a mistake. Jay hardly ever makes a mistake. He makes the right moves, he's very consistent. Jay always makes money, but does not land big scores like Brian. Brian takes a lot of risks. They're calculated, but still, they're risks. This time, Brian didn't find the 540K Mercedes, but he did score big on the movie car trailer.
Whether we win or lose, it's another good week for the house. Volo House of Cars.